What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. In today's video, we're going to be doing a $20 million buy-in, and they gave us 120 quarters. Super expensive game today. Anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a massive profit. My goodness, they got this thing loaded up incredibly well. Looks like one enormous tower. Back there on the pusher, the bottom layer, those are $5,000 chips. Middle layer, those are 1 ounce gold bars. And the top layer, $10,000 chips. And they got 3 massive towers of quarters on the playfield. Those 2 big quarter towers, those have $5,000 chips at the base of them. And that tower right there has $10,000 chips at the base of it. And they also got all kinds of gold towers in there. They got $1,000 chips. Oh my goodness! Wow! I was not expecting... Oh my goodness! I was not expecting all that to go! Goodness gracious, that was a massive avalanche right there. And check that out, there's a sky blue mystery bag. And there, I see some red chips in there. And if I'm not mistaken, those are the $100,000 chips. And it's been so long since I've seen those in there, but I'm pretty sure the last time I won those were cash value. And check that out, that brown chip back there, that is a bounty chip. If I win that, I get to bring up to 500 quarters on the next game I play. That is absolutely incredible. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our 120 quarters. Let me go see what I've won real quick, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Oh my goodness, nice. The rest of that tower's trying to go. Wow, check that out. We're about to get a bunch of quarters on that left side and $5,000 chips. Oh my goodness. This is doing phenomenal today. So anyhow, that last round, or that first round, was incredibly successful. We made a tremendous amount of money. I'd say we at least got like $2 or $3 million in chips. And we got a truckload of gold. I'd say at least like 20-30 ounces of gold. We got a boatload of quarters now. Oh my goodness, nice. All those $5,000 chips fell off the pusher. Wow, that was a massive waterfall right there. Making a fortune. And check that out. There's those bounty chips and $100,000 chips pretty close to the edge. That is absolutely spectacular. But let's get that loot chute cleared out real quick. Not good to let that loot chute get too full, because a lot of times money will fall back to the house. Definitely don't want that to happen. And that sky blue mystery bag, it's right there on the edge also. That's going to be a massive push. Check that out. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Sweet. Wow, we're getting all kinds of gold, $5,000 and $10,000 chips. Nice, I think we just got that $100,000 chip. And that sky blue mystery bag, it's hanging on by a thread. Oh yeah, nice, we got it. This is doing incredible today. Even the towers on the sides are moving good. I think we done got all those towers on the right side to go. But we do need to try to focus on getting that $1,000 chip tower. Because sometimes those towers on the sides take a long time to fall down. Yeah, there's been times I played up to 7.5 hours trying to win the towers on the sides. So let's just hope that's not the case today. Let's just hope we can get it all cleared out there within the next couple of hours. Well, for you all, it'll probably be within like 30 or 40 minutes, but for me, it'll be like 2 or 3, 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours, because I like to cut out all the boring parts. Yeah, videos are normally like 2 or 3 or 4 hours long, and then I'll trim them down to like 40 minutes. 4 minutes, goodness gracious, meant to say 40. So just try to keep these videos as entertaining as possible. Don't want any of y'all getting bored. Now there's a bunch of $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the edge on the left and the right. Nice, just got a bunch of money on both sides. That is absolutely incredible. And also they got 2 mystery bags in there today. Well, 3 of them actually, because there was one hidden inside that tower. Y'all just seen that fall down. Anyhow, they got a brown mystery bag over there and a blue mystery bag on that side. And I'm seeing 4 dice in there today. There's 2 gold dice and 2 white dice on those gold towers right there. The gold dice, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by that number. And those white dice, we get to roll those at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by that number. So if we could win those dice out of there today, talk about a massive profit. Who knows, might even be a new record win. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me go collect some quarters real quick, and we'll try to get these remaining chips in that tower out of there. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I went ahead and called them over here and asked them if these $100,000 chips are cash value. And it turns out they are cash value. So this is an extra 200 grand right here. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. And like I said, I haven't seen those in there in forever. It's been like 8, 9, 10 months ago. And check this out. We also got this bounty chip. So like I said earlier, we get to bring our own quarters on the next game we play. Well, it don't necessarily have to be the next game we play. It could be any game we want. We still have to do a buy-in, but they'll let us bring up to 500 of our own quarters. And we also got this sky blue mystery bag. So I will open this up after we win those remaining chips in that tower out of there. And lastly, we got 2 bitcoins. So the bitcoins, those don't really have any cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So that's not bad at all. Let's get right back to pushing. So after this bowl of quarters right here, if we don't get that tower on the left-hand side and those chips out of there, I will go ahead and open up that blue mystery bag. Because I don't want anyone getting bored with just quarters falling down and stuff. About to get like 20 grand on that right hand side. It's hanging over the edge just a little bit. Come on, big money. Nice, we got it. That is absolutely spectacular. This has been a brilliant game so far. And there's all kinds of towers on the blue shelves today. There's actually quite a few ways we could win all those towers. The first way, I could stack the quarters up real high back there on the pusher. And you see how that $5,000 chip tower on the left hand side is hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit? The one on the right side ain't hanging over the blue shelf, but the one on the left side is. If I stack the quarters up real high, I would have a good chance of trick shotting that tower into the playfield. But that wouldn't help us win the other towers. It would only get that $5,000 chip tower. So that's not the best way to get those towers. And anyhow, the second way we could get all them towers on the blue shelves is if they have a $5 chip or a red earbud hidden in there somewhere. If we win either one of those two, I would get to cash it in. They will move all of those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield for free. Wouldn't cost us a dime. And anyhow, if that $5 chip or red earbud is not in there today, this is the third way I could win all those towers. I would have to pay 2 times the original buy-in. So that would cost $40 million to get the blue shelves cleared off, and that would be a $60 million buy-in in total. That'd make $60 million invested into today's game. And I don't know if there's enough in there to make $60 million back. I think there is, but still, I'd prefer to win that $5 chip or red earbud. Saves us a ton of money. And believe it or not, the price of the towers on the blue shelves used to be 5 times the original buy-in. I think they just recently lowered it down to 2 times the original buy-in, like less than a week ago. So imagine having to pay 5 times the original buy-in. That'd be an insane amount of money. It'd be well over $100 million. But who knows, those mystery bags right there might be loaded up with dice. You never know. Alright, well, we only got like 5 quarters left in the bowl. Let's try them on that left-hand side. That tower's barely even moving. Let's see if that gets anything. Well, it got us a bunch of quarters, but not much moving on the left. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open up that sky blue mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if there's anything good and beneficial in there. Feels pretty heavy. Let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got a $1 chip. So this right here is worth 500 quarters. So I get to cash this in, that will give me an extra 500 quarters. So that'll probably put our quarters up to about 12, 13, 1400 of them. That is absolutely exceptional. And we also got this $10 chip right here. So this pretty much is worth one free tower. So I get to cash this in, then we'll build a brand new tower in the playfield somewhere. And we actually get to spin a mystery wheel, and whatever the spinner lands on, that's what type of tower they will build in there. And there's all these different types of chip values. For example, $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and it even goes as low as $10 chips. And the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, it landed on $10 chips. So I'm really hoping we could land on $25,000 chips today. That'd be amazing. And we also got this $5 chip. So like I was saying a couple minutes ago, we get to cash this in. They will move all of those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. So I will cash this in later on. And lastly, we got this $50 chip. So if you don't know what this is for, we get to cash it in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down those side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield somewhere. If you don't know this, anything that falls down the side slots, that goes to the house. I don't get to win or keep any of that money. But with this $50 chip right here, we get to cash it in. That will pretty much give us a second chance at winning whatever we've lost. We'll put everything back into the playfield. So that is absolutely exceptional. That mystery bag was loaded up incredibly well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cash in this $10 chip and this $1 chip. That will give me an extra 500 quarters, and we get to spin that wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's what type of tower they will build in there. So let me call them over here real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $1 and $10 chip. They gave me an extra 500 quarters, and we got to spin that wheel, and it landed on $5,000 chips. So as you can see, they built a ginormous tower of $5,000 chips back there on the pusher. And it looks like they even put a couple $10,000 chips on it. So that was pretty generous of them. They didn't have to do that. So anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can knock that tower down. I think we do need to be playing on that left-hand side though. Try to get that tower $1,000 chips. Getting tons of quarters back. Oh, and that reminds me, we got around 1,570 quarters now, so that's about 200 or 300 more than I thought we'd have. So that is exceptional. Definitely have enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there today. I'm hoping so anyhow. And anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having an awesome day today. Remember, if you're new around here and you enjoy the content, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Would help out a lot. We're on the road to 120,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by July the 15th. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we're less than 400 subscribers away to get to that 120,000 mark. So we only need like 300 or 400 people to subscribe. So if you're new around here and you enjoy these videos, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And also, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's video. 3,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. I tell you what, if this video can get 3,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, I will do a $50 million buy-in tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right. If this video can get 3,000 likes in a day, I'll do a $50 million buy-in tomorrow. And I think the most amount of likes I've ever been able to get in a single day is like 3,200 of them. Or it might have even been like 3,300. So I know we have a good chance of getting 3,000 likes in a day. So hit that like button if you want to see that $50 million buy-in. And also, it is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid anything for you all hitting that subscribe button or hitting that like button. I mean, in reality, hitting that subscribe button and like button just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with future videos. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there's like a bell icon right next to it. If you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, computer, laptop, iPad, tablet, whatever you're watching my videos on. You will get notifications every single time I post a brand new video. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any amazing content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the post bell notifications. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters, and goodness gracious, look how close that tower is. It's like hanging over the pusher just a little bit. So let's go collect some more quarters real quick, and we'll try to get both of those towers to fall down. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I've decided I'm going to use that skill stop button and put like 300 or 400 quarters in there at one time. Got around 1,500 quarters still, so I think it's safe to do this. And yesterday, if you seen yesterday's video, I put like a bunch of quarters in like this several times, and it knocked down the towers instantly. So normally if the towers are being a little bit stubborn and they're right there on the edge but they're not going, the best thing to do is load up a bunch of quarters like this. It is extremely beneficial. It's a really good technique to use. So anyhow, that was like 300 or 400 quarters at once. So I will release that skill stop button in 3, 2, 1. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, it moved that tower tremendously. Oh yeah, it's about to go. Keep a close eye on it. Oh my goodness, well, that moved it a lot right there. I'd say it's about to go any moment now. So I tell you what, let's try that same technique again, but let's not let the skill stop go all the way forward at first. I think that's what I did wrong. So just slowly let the skill stop push forward a little bit. That way the whole entire pusher gets loaded up with quarters. And it's best to stack them up like that because it puts a lot of pressure behind those towers. I mean, it wastes a lot of quarters in the process, but once you get that tower to fall down, you just play slower and you'll eventually get those quarters back. So that was another 200 or 300, 400 quarters at once. I will release that skill stop in 3, 2, 1. Let's see if that gets it. Well, that one didn't really move it at all. Let's see if that second wave does anything. Oh yeah, it just moved it a lot right there. Oh yeah, it's about to go any moment now. Oh yeah, just move forward a little bit more right there, maybe a centimeter or so. Oh yeah, just moved again. It's teetering back and forth, come on. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. Wow, that was a boatload of $5,000 chips we just got right there. Quite a few $10,000 chips also. So now the only way we could win all those quarters back is if we try not to stack as many on top of each other. See what I'm saying? That was like $3 or $4 at once. My goodness, look at how many quarters we just got, and $5,000 and $10,000 chips. So I think we'll gain most of those quarters back if we just play it kind of slow. Try not to stack as many on top of each other. I mean, that technique works pretty well when you try to get those towers to go, but goodness gracious, it eats up a lot of your quarters doing that, because they like to stack on top of each other. And some coin pushers have a like plexiglass way back there, and it like drags the quarters back whenever they stack up, and you'll get like 5 or 6 or 7, maybe even 10 waves out of it. But on this machine, it doesn't have that, unfortunately. So if you stack the quarters up, you're kind of out of luck. It doesn't really do anything. I mean, you might, every now and then you might get like a second or a third wave. Oh nice, we got all those $5,000 chips out of there. And goodness gracious, I wasn't even paying attention to that tower, but Seems like it moved forward a bunch since I last seen it. So I'll probably try like one more bowl of quarters after this one. And if it doesn't get this tower $1,000 chips, I will go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. And then we'll move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. And who knows, they might even rearrange that tower whenever I cash in that $5 chip. That's what they'll normally do if there's towers being stubborn. They'll just reset everything. So we got like 20-ish quarters left in the bowl. So that right there was the last of them. Come on, we need a good push on that left side. Alright, well let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, Andy Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's try just one more bowl of quarters and see if we can't get that tower $1,000 chips to fall down. And if not, we'll go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. So anyhow, that last round was incredibly successful. We got like, I'd say close to $1 million in $5,000 and $10,000 chips. So that is amazing right there. I'd say we've already got like $5, $6, $7 million worth of chips so far. So that is absolutely incredible. So this very well could be a new record win today. And who knows, there might be some more dice hidden inside those mystery bags. Sure do hope so. And just remember, the white dice multiplier winnings and the gold dice multiplier gold. So the white dice are a lot more valuable than the gold ones. And speaking of the gold, there was tons of gold bars in there today. I'd say we've already won like, goodness, anywhere from 50 to 100 ounces of gold. There's a bunch of gold in there. And there's a bunch more gold on the blue shelves. Look at those gold towers right there with the dice on them. I'd say each one of those is like 25, 30 ounces of gold. And recently they added a silver dice in there. And if you don't know what that's for, if there's one of them in there today, we get to roll that one at the end of the game. Whatever it lands on, the quarters will multiply by that number. So that's extremely beneficial, especially whenever we win those bounty chips. Because that means we get to bring up to 500 quarters on the next game we play. I mean, I could easily go to the bank and get an extra $500 quarters. But still, it's always nice to win the quarters on this machine. Well, that tower on the left-hand side, it seems to be moving forward pretty well. Every now and then it'll move forward like a centimeter or so. And I'd say we got around, let's see, what is that, like 300 or 400 quarters left in the bowl. So I'm really going to try my best to get this tower on the left. I always like to get the whole machine cleared out before I cash in that $5 chip. Well, we're getting tons of quarters back. But I guess we do need to be a little bit careful with stacking the quarters on top of each other. See how the pusher's getting piled up with quarters again? It's not what we want. If there's no towers back there to win, there's no point in stacking them up like that. That was a nice push right there. Alright, so we probably got like 80 quarters left in the bowl. I'm going to try my best to get that tower on the left. Come on, big money. It's got a bunch of quarters on that push right there, but not much moving on that tower. Alright, we got 1 quarter left. Let's throw it over there on the left side. See what happens. Imagine that 1 quarter completely knocked down that tower. That'd be insane. Well, anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that $5 chip, and they will move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them into the playfield. And that tower $1,000 chips that was being a little bit stubborn on that left-hand side, I think they put that one right there in the center. It's really close to the edge, so hopefully we'll have a lot more luck winning that now. Oh, nice, that gold tower fell down. Sweet. And that dice, the gold dice landed right there, and the white dice is on the corner. I mean, even if we were to lose one of those dice to the side slot, we did win that $50 chip. We get to cash that in. Oh yeah, well that gold tower fell down in a pretty good spot also. Anyhow, we get to cash in that $50 chip, and they'll take everything that we've lost to those side slots, and they'll put it back into the playfield. And who knows, they may have not emptied out their loot box yet, and it might be filled with a bunch of other stuff that other people have lost playing these games today. Oh nice, we got that blue Mr. bag. Oh yeah, that was a good push right there. That enormous tower back on the pusher. Nice, we got... Wow, that was a massive avalanche right there. Super mega avalanche. That is incredible. Well anyhow, that loot chute got clogged up. Let's try to get that cleared out real quick. My goodness. Oh yeah, check this out. We got both of those mystery bags. So I will open up these mystery bags after we win all those remaining chips and gold out of there. So this is doing incredible. We made a tremendous amount of money in gold so far. We're still not through with the bowl of quarters. Oh my goodness, that was a boatload of $5,000 chips. About to get a bunch more $1,000 chips on that right hand side. And tons of gold in the center and on the left. The gold bars, I think they're worth about $1,925 an ounce right now. It's what the spot price of gold was yesterday anyhow. If somebody could let me know the exact spot price of gold today, I would highly appreciate that. Just leave me a comment down in the comments section. Let me know what 1 ounce of gold is worth. And a lot of y'all wonder what I do with the gold after I win it. I normally just save it all. I have it in a safety deposit box. I just save all that gold. I've heard the gold is going to go way up in value over the next couple years. That's what a lot of y'all have told me down in the comments. So that's why I try to save as much gold as possible. Who knows, it might even go up to like $5,000 an ounce. And that's when I can make a huge profit off all that gold that I've won in previous videos. And we actually have the option to trade the gold in for cash, whatever the spot price of gold is at the moment. I don't necessarily have to save all of them, like I could cash them in if I wanted to. But like I said, the spot price of gold may go way up in value. So I like to save as much gold as possible. Well anyhow, we only got like, let's see, what is this, like 35 quarters left in the bowl. Still a ton of chips and gold left in there to win. And it looks like we lost a $10,000 chip to the blue shelf. So it would cost us 100 grand to get that back. So that means those white dice would have to end up multiplying my winnings by 10. Both of those white dice would have to land on a 5. Because 10 times 10,000 would be 100,000. So there would have to be a lot more dice hidden inside those mystery bags for it to be worth paying 100 grand. So I'll go ahead and open up those mystery bags after we get all that cleared out of there. So anyhow, let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to it. So after I win all those remaining chips and that gold bar out of there, I will open up both of those mystery bags, and then after that, I will pay that extra 100 grand to get that $10,000 chip back. Well, that all depends if there's more dice in those mystery bags, because that would be, both of those white dice would have to land on 5s for it to be worth it to pay the extra 100 grand, and that would just even it out. We'd get 100 grand back out of spending 100 grand to get that $10,000 chip. So one of those, or both of those dice landed on 6s, and that'd be 12 times my winnings. Then I'd make some money off of that extra 100 grand that I spent to get that $10,000 chip. So we'll see if there's any more dice in those mystery bags. I'm really hoping there is. So it looks like there's $3,000 left in there to win. It's really, really close to the edge. Nice, we just got 1,000. 2,000 to go. Let's get it. Oh yeah, it's moving forward pretty well at the moment. Oh yeah, just move forward a bunch right there. Maybe an inch or so. Maybe half an inch, who knows. We're still doing really, really well on quarters. I think we got around, let's see, what was it? 1,400 quarters, and oh no, check that out. I accidentally put a $1,000 chip back in there. So whenever I call them back here, they will count that as a win, because if you accidentally put a chip back in there, something that you've already won, they will just give it right back to you. So I'm not really worried about that $1,000. About to get that 2,000 on the left. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely remarkable. So now let's go ahead and open up both of those mystery bags. Alright, here they are. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with this blue mystery bag right here. This one feels a lot more heavier than the brown one. So let's see if there's something good and valuable in there. Hoping there's some more dice. Oh yeah, check this out. We got 3 more gold dice. So like I said earlier, these, we get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by that number. So that makes 5 gold dice we've won in total now. So now let's go ahead and move on to this brown mystery bag. So this one feels a lot lighter than the blue one. And the white dice are usually a lot lighter than the gold ones. So I'm hoping that means that there's some white dice in this one. We're about to find out. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. We got 4 more white dice. So it's definitely going to be worth it to pay that extra 100 grand to get that $10,000 chip back. Because the dice would only have to total up to 11 for it to be worth it to pay 100 grand to get that 10,000. And let's see, how many white dice is that? 6 of them. And the odds of 6 dice totaling up to anything under 11 is very, very slim. Unless they all ended on 1s or 2s, which I'm sure we'll get a couple 5s and 6s. So that's not bad at all. Both of those mystery bags was loaded up incredibly well. So now I'm going to cash in this $50 chip, and I'm going to pay that extra 100 grand. They will put that $10,000 chip back into the playfield somewhere, and they will take everything that we've lost to those side slots, and they'll put that back into the playfield also. And more than likely, they'll count that $1,000 chip as a win. So let me call them over here real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. I paid that extra 100 grand, and I cashed in that $50 chip. They took that $10,000 chip that we lost to the blue shelf and put it back into the playfield somewhere. And they took everything that was down in their loot box, and they built brand new towers out of it into the playfield. And most of this stuff is stuff that other people have lost to the side slots. Because you'll see a bunch of different types of values of chips in there, such as $10 chips, $25 chips, $100 chips, and $500 chips. And none of those chips was in the game I was playing today. So most of this stuff is not the stuff that I lost. All these towers seem to be moving forward pretty well so far. Oh nice, we got 2 of the towers to go right there in the center. Sweet. Look at that gold tower on the right side. That is super, super unique. I'd say whenever that tower of $5,000 and $10,000 chips back there on the pusher falls down, it will completely destroy that tower of gold. And it looks like there's a yellow mystery bag in there. So I don't know if they added that in there or if it was in that loot box that goes for them. I kind of think they added that in there. It might be something we could use to get those towers on the blue shelves. Who knows, might be a $5 chip or another red earbud. I'm not sure. We'll open up that mystery bag after we win these towers out of there. Oh yeah, that tower chips back there on the pusher. It's trying to go. Any moment now, keep a close eye on it. I'll tell you what, let's load up a bunch of quarters at once using that skill stop button. Seemed to work pretty well on that tower a few minutes ago. Alright, let's see what that does. Come on, big money. Well, it moved that tower a little bit. And this gold tower on the right, that is being incredibly stubborn. It'll move forward a little bit, then it'll slide backwards. Don't know if any of y'all seen that, but I've seen it. Oh yeah, that was a good push on the left. Well, that right there was the last of our quarters, so let me go see what I've won real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, A&B coin pusher has returned. Let's keep it going. Nice, we got that humongous tower of chips to fall down. Wow, that is absolutely fabulous right there. So we really need to try to get that gold tower on the right-hand side. It's not really moving too well at the moment, and I just put a $5,000 chip back in there. So, like I said, they'll count those as a win if we accidentally put them back in there. But I'm really going to try to get this gold tower on the right side to go, because it's being extremely stubborn at the moment. Winning all kinds of $5,000 and $10,000 chips though. I'd say that was at least $1 million. That tower that was back there on the pusher, we done got most of that. So this is doing incredible. Come on, big push, give me something. Oh yeah, winning a bunch of $5,000 and $10,000 chips and quarters. We're also getting a bunch of quarters back. Oh yeah, that gold tower on the right just moved forward a little bit more. But we only got a couple quarters left in the bowl. Let's get them in there. There they are. So let me go see what I've won real quick, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. Let's get right back to pushing. So that last round was incredibly successful. We had all kinds of $5,000 and $10,000 chips, $1,000 chips. Goodness, $10 chips, $25 chips. We're winning everything today. Gold bars. So speaking of gold, let's try one more bowl of quarters and see if we can't get that gold tower on the right side. And if it doesn't fall down, I will go ahead and open up that yellow mystery bag that we've won. Oh nice, it's leaning a little bit. That gold tower is. Come on, big money. Oh wow, did you see that? It's moving forward a lot now. Oh yeah, it's about to go any moment now. Come on, big push. Wow, it's super close. So I think our best bet is to keep on pushing on that right-hand side. Keep on stacking it up with quarters. Nice, we got it. That was a massive avalanche of gold right there. I'd say that was at least, goodness gracious, 25, 30, 40 ounces of gold. Wow. This is doing amazing. I'd say we've probably won like 250 ounces of gold in total today. That's just my guess. Don't know for sure. I haven't even counted anything up yet. And it looks like that $5,000 chip that was stuck on the left side back there on the pusher, it broke free. But still, they will probably give that back to me. I doubt they would try to make me win it again. So let's get that remaining gold bar out of there, and after that, I will open up that yellow mystery bag. So they've been adding a bunch of new stuff recently, like, for example, yesterday they had a gold mystery bag. It was like an orange gold color. That was new, and now they have a yellow mystery bag in there. So I haven't seen either one of those mystery bags before until yesterday and today. So I'm glad to see them adding new things in there, and I'm sure y'all like it too, because I know it can get boring for a lot of people, it being the same old stuff in there all the time. Well, anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely outstanding. So now let's go ahead and open up that yellow mystery bag. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's go ahead and open up this yellow mystery bag. Feels like it has something pretty good in there. It feels pretty heavy. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got 2 ounces of gold. These gold bars are a little bit different than the ones that they got in there. So those are pretty cool to win. I think I seen 2 of these in there yesterday also. And those are still worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. And we also got the $5 chips, so y'all know by now we get to cash this in. They will move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. Well, that right there is a major relief, because I was worried we was going to have to pay 2 times the original buy-in, which that would have made $40 million to get the blue shelves cleared off. So this right here is pretty much a $40 million win. So that's not bad at all. So I'm going to go ahead and cash this in real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them into the playfield. All those towers seem like they're in pretty good spots. I don't think we're going to end up losing anything to the blue shelves. We just got to get those towers back there on the pusher to fall straight forward. I'm going to try my best to get them to fall that way anyhow. So even if we did lose any chips or gold to the blue shelves, it would only cost us 100 grand to get it back. And we got like, I think it's 6 of those white dice, so it would definitely be worth it depending on what type of chip we lost. If we lost a $5,000 chip or a $10,000 chip, I'd definitely pay that extra 100 grand to get it back. But say we only lost a $10 chip, I don't think it'd be worth it. Oh my goodness, well we did lose 2 ounces of gold. That's not good. Let's see, how many gold dice did we win? 5 of them? Oh my goodness, that scared me. I wasn't expecting that to fall down. I was trying to count up the gold dice real quick. It's pushing pretty good so far. We're about to get 2 more towers. Nice, we're getting a bunch of chips right there in the center. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, sweet, we got that tower on the right. Nice, and we got the one on the left. That is absolutely remarkable. I think we do need to push on that left hand side. Try to get those gold bars, not gold bars, well yeah, the gold bars and the chips to flow on past the gutter. Let's see, we just lost a $10 chip. So, it's not good. I mean, I'll try to win as much of this as I can, but just remember, a lot of this wasn't even the money I've lost. So pretty much everything that we could win is pretty much profit. So I guess you can consider all of this bonus money. Oh yeah, that was a really nice push on the left. Just about got that right side and center all cleared out. Come on, big money. That right there is defying gravity. Come on. Oh yeah, nice. We got all that money on the right. Now let's switch to that left side. Gold bar getting pretty close to the edge. Come on, big push. Give me something. Oh yeah, that gold bar, it's like hanging halfway over the edge just about. Oh yeah, sweet, we got it. That is awesome sauce right there. This has been a phenomenal game today. So leave a guess in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to make back today from a $20,100,000 buy-in. And if I pay an extra 100 grand to get those gold bars, that would be a $20,200,000 buy-in. So I'll do the math while I'm collecting the quarters to see if it'd be worth it to get those gold bars put back into the playfield. And I'll let y'all know what the math equals. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I did the math and it turns out those gold dice would have to at least total up to 17 for it to be worth it to make that 100 grand back. So I don't think I'm going to pay that extra 100 grand to get those gold bars back, unfortunately. So let's just try to win these remaining chips and gold out of there. And we'll be ready to call them back here, and they'll put all them dice back there on the pusher. Okay, that gold bar is super close. Come on, big money. Nice, we got $1,000 right there and that gold bar. Sweet. So now let's get that last $2,050 out of there. We'll be good to go. I'm pretty exhausted right now. I've been playing this game for over 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. I think it's like 3 hours and 45 minutes. Let's see what the camera says. 3 hours, 47 minutes, and 18 seconds. So I've been playing for a long time, so sorry if I don't sound super enthusiastic. It's because I'm pretty tired, been playing this a long time. I ain't gonna stop till we have it all cleared out of there though. Only $50 left, let's get it. Well, Last $50 is being a little bit stubborn. I think the problem was there wasn't quarters hitting those chips, but as you can see now the quarters are touching the chips. So those $25 chips should fall down within the next couple of seconds, I'd say. We only got like 25 quarters left in the bowl, so they need to fall down within the next couple of seconds. Come on, big money. Nice, we got one of them, one more to go. Let's see if that gets it. Super, super close. Let me grab some quarters real quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So I only grabbed like 150 quarters. Don't think it's going to take much more to get that $25 chip out of there. Come on, big push. Give me something. It's almost there. It's hanging like almost 3/4 of the way over the edge now. Nice, we got it. Got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely brilliant. This has been an excellent game today. Absolutely excellent. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 11 dice in total. We got 5 gold dice and 6 white dice. They will put all 11 of these dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to the lower level. Whatever they land on, get to multiply our winnings and our gold by that amount. So let's call them over here real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So I called them back here. They put all 11 of those dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they land on some gigantic numbers. And if any of those dice lands on a 1, it would be a 0. The ones do not count at all. Well, we got a 2 so far. That's not terrible. It's pretty decent, I'd say. Oh, nice. We got a 6 and a 5. Well, we do got to be careful with that 6 on the right side because it's headed straight to the gutter. Well, it flipped over to a 3. And that one landed on a 2. Let's see what those other ones are going to land on. Oh, nice. We got a 6 on the gold. And we got a 6 on the white dice also. Oh, my goodness. Well, now I wish I would have paid that extra 100 grand to get those gold bars back. It's too late now. Because I'd say all those gold dice ended up multiplying the gold by more than 17. So anyhow, I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $20,100,000 buy-in. I'll be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $11,598,675. And all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 17. And in total, I ended up winning $197,177,475 from a $20,100,000 buy, and that is absolutely exceptional. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win right there. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 232 ounces of gold, and all those gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 26. And in total, I ended up winning 6,032 ounces of gold today, and those are around $1,925 a piece. So that is absolutely outstanding right there. Brilliant game today. And last but not least, we got a bounty chip, so that means I get to bring 500 quarters on any game I want. Don't have to be the next game, it could just be any game that I choose. So that is absolutely amazing. And we also won 2 Bitcoins, so that's 2 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So that's not bad at all for a $20,100,000 buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.